Again, salute, salute, salute. God bless America, and may God keep us safe and bring peace throughout the world. I am Friend Shot Pearson. Good afternoon. Welcome to Friend Shot Blue, Memorial Day. You know, I've done a lot of videos in relation to Donald Trump and JFK. And I'm telling you, we are going down to the wire. I don't think I'll be doing too many in the near future, because this connection that they have, the last chapter is being written before us. 3, saluting. Always remember this picture. You have 3 saluting.
For the families of the fallen, you feel the absence of your heroes every day in the family. These are great families. These are wonderful families. In the familiar laugh no longer heard, the empty space at Sunday dinner, or the want of a hug or a pat on the back that will never come again. Every Gold Star family fights a battle long after the victory is won, and today we lift you up and we hold you high. Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving America the brightest light in your lives. It's what you've done. We will never, ever forget our fallen heroes, and we will never forget our debt to you. This Memorial Day is especially significant as we commemorate 250 years since the first American patriots fell on the field of battle. 2.5 centuries ago at Lexington Green, Concord Bridge, Bunker Hill, brave Minutemen and humble farm boys became the first to give their lives for a nation that did not yet have a name.
Pete Hegseth, J.D. Vance, Donald J. Trump. June 6, 1980, Pete Hegseth. Subtracted from today's date, 5/26/2025. The difference is 44 years, 50 weeks and 5 days. That's how old Pete Hegseth is. 46 is that Barack Obama, the 44th president. When you slash to 50, you get 55. Julius Caesar died at 55 years old. Is there symbology in this ceremony? Watch. J.D. Vance, August 2nd, 1984. August 2nd, 2025. Pete Hegseth, 6/6/2026. The difference is 44 weeks. Barack Obama, 44th president. 1963, we have Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, just like today. Arlington National Cemetery, just like today. Veterans Day, Memorial Day. November 11th, May 30th. JFK. The strangest thing about this is that 11 days later, after JFK laid the wreath, he was then buried there. An assassin's bullet took him out. Take 11/22/2026, anniversary of JFK slain, versus today, 5/26/2025. That's 78 weeks in between. Trump is 78 years old. 11/22/2024, the last anniversary of JFK, versus today's date. The difference is 185. The 185th day of the year is July 4th. That's our next celebration. 249 years America will be. Today's date, 5/26. Donald Trump's birthday, June 14, 2026. 55 weeks from now. Julius Caesar died at 55 years old. Trump, the last time he was at Arlington National Cemetery was January 19th. He traveled with Vice President J.D. Vance. It was cold and rainy. I did a video on that. January 19, 2025, he was there. Minus today, 5/26/2025. That's exactly 4 months and 7 days ago, my friend. And Trump is the 47th president. Like I said from the outset, I won't be doing too many more videos because something's coming. You know who the 47th president is. He admires JFK out of all the presidents. JFK was born in 1917. Trump became president in 2017. Arlington National Cemetery is where JFK is buried. Lot 45. Trump was the 45th president. Eight 2/2025, J.D. Vance birthday. 5/26/2025. That's today. The difference is 9/5. The 95th day of the year is April 5th, 45. Watch this connection. 4 months ago, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, the reintroduction of J.D. Vance. The reintroduction of J.D. Vance. This is the last time that Trump and Vance were at Arlington National Cemetery. It's deep, so pay attention. You see them as they come out. Here's Melania, black and white. Like I said, if you got $1,000, you stay in the middle. You give half to Republican, you get half to Democrat, you control the both. Remember, I told you that even though Melania had on black and white at Jimmy Carter's funeral, to me, allegedly she's playing a role. Now you have Trump's wife, Melania, and you have J.D. Vance's wife here in white. They're speaking, Republican and Democrat, good and bad, opposition and crucifixion, however you want to call it. They're two sides. They're two wings on the same bird. In this case, I'm letting you guys know, the photo I just showed you of Jesus on the window, a demise is coming to Trump. And to me, they're playing it out in front of you. The darkness is coming. Allegedly, that's why she's got on black. One goes down in the dark and one arises in the light. Trump goes down in the dark, J.D. Vance arises in the light, the white. It's deep.
I know folks don't want to accept it. Sometimes I don't like the gift that God's given me, but I've been watching this stuff for 40-something years. I've shown my newspaper clippings. You know I've been watching this stuff. It's deep. I said it's deep. And then here's the, I believe, newspaper guy that's always there at the, he's got on like a shade of purple, doesn't it? It's deep. Let's watch him. This is how the powers speak, people. This is how they speak. They have affairs and they play out roles right in front of our face. And if we don't know the history of what they do, we have no idea what's being played out in front of us.
Red and black, red and black.
The person doesn't have a clue.
Red and black, right there in front of you, red and black.
Trump and J.D. Vance will come out. They both laid a wreath. If I'm not mistaken, that's in the Burgundy family, purple like Phoenician. But he's got on his traditional red, white, and blue. But he's got on the purple. And behind him, the gentleman's got on the gold tie. Gold and the black, which is symbolic of what? The golden age comes after that. And notice he's right behind Vance. Is that coincidence? The golden age, the gold tie. One leaves, one comes in. Pearson, how do you know? I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm going to show you the symbology. Let's go here. Here's J.D. Vance's birthday, August 2nd, 1984. Take August 2nd, 2025, his birthday is coming up. Subtract it from today's event, 1/19/2025. The difference between today's date and J.D. Vance's next birthday, the difference is Trump's birthday, 6/14.
Wow.
Like I said to you at the beginning, from the outset, with tears in my eyes as I do this video, 6/14 is Donald Trump's birthday. He's going to be replaced. I know it's hard to believe for some people. They don't want to believe it. I understand. J.D. Vance's birthday, August 2nd, coming up. Today's date, 1/19/2025, leaves Trump's birthday, 6/14. 6/14, baby. If you want to see it, I'll show it to you. What's Trump's birthday? Donald Trump's birthday is 6/14. 6/14. It's deep, ain't it? It's deep. Praise God for the decode. Getting y'all ready, man. So when it go down, y'all don't lose y'all mind. J.D. Vance's birthday, 8/2/2024, his last birthday, versus Trump's next birthday, 6/14/2025. The difference is 3/16. Drop the mic. Drop the mic. 3/16. 3/16, I just showed you. 3/16 is sacrifice. The Bible, John 3/16 says what? What an evil way for Satan to get a message across, to use the scripture. John 3:16 talks about the sacrifice of Jesus. And we can go into their calendar and literally take J.D. Vance's last birthday versus Trump's next birthday and come up with the sacrifice. That's why they're at the funeral. That's why they're at the cemetery, people. The unknown soldier, baby, that's Trump. The tomb of the unknown soldier, that's Trump. That's JFK.
Wow.
Right in our face.
Wow.
Now look at this here.
That's deep, people. I will put this video in the description. Man, it's moving. It's moving. Salute, salute, salute. But people, I'm telling you, We're getting ready for a big event. A big event. A big event. It looks like even here he must have been talking about it. God did that. Trump says it's divine intervention. Wonder what that's about. But yeah. He been talking about July 13th was God's intervention. People, people look, they playing this thing on an international stage now. And at some point, they're gonna pull the dog chain. It's gonna happen. I plan on doing live videos probably half that day into the next day. And we all will wait with bated breath. But you know what? It's prayer time. It's prayer time. And remember, that day will be a giant day, a giant step toward the coming of Jesus. That's the way I look at it. So they're going to play this thing out. Then before you know it, 666, mark of the beast, Antichrist, it's all coming down. Social unrest, economics, WAR. God only knows what's going to happen. But they showing us, people. They showing it. You can't deny what's going on. And, people, time is winding up. You can feel it. You can see these changes in the stages. You can see how they're utilizing major events. And all I do is utilize the gift that God has given me. I can take the past and connect it to the now and give you a present. They're so shikinic, they don't want you to really know, yet they want you to know. It's so deep, it's so crazy, it's so bizarre, yet it's real. Living in a world of deceit, people. The Garden of Eden is just the world this time. Can you imagine, wrap your mind around the first great deception on earth in the Garden of Eden? Between Satan and Adam and Eve, that unholy move that day, so he could gradually take this planet. And we're living in the end time. We are the special generation which are witnessing a type of deceit, I'm sure, similar to what Adam and Eve went through. But just like they needed God, we need him too. And we got to hold on to his unchanging hand. He's not going to change. He's going to always have his hands there. Remember, when you look at him, there was a hole there in each one, in each palm. That's for you. Put your hand in there. Put your heart in there. Put your mind and your soul and your spirit in his hands. Let him cradle you and nurture you back to the state that you should be, so we can endure. God bless you and your loved ones. And again, salute. God bless.